Hey everyone, back tuning in to today's video. We're going to do the weekend forecast today, having a detailed look at weather for the next 7 days across the British Isles. The most interesting period of the forecast probably going to be today and tomorrow, after about its high pressure all the way. I'm going to be chasing clouds around, I think, for the rest of the week. For the weekend forecast, just want to say about the ad. There's a video ad on all my pages at GazWebBiz.com. If you hit play on the video ad, you'll be helping to support GazWebBiz.com. Thanks very much for doing that. The websites that we're using for the video got radar picture from weatheroutlook.com. We'll have some charts from them at the end of the video, and also charts on weathercentral.de. Find a link to both those websites on the links page. So here's today's radar picture. We've got a band of showery rain coming across northern England. That's the sort of dying weather front, but it still is active enough to be producing one or two quite heavy showers over northern England. We're going to be drifting southwards through the course of this afternoon across England. It's a heavy shower almost anywhere, but I think the further south they go, the lighter they're going to be getting through the course of this afternoon. But I think most places probably will get at least one or two showers, certainly enough to dampen the ground anyway. Then if there's a drier slot, we run into more showers across central and northern parts of Scotland. That's in a different air mass, a cooler and fresher air mass. So it's quite warm and muggy and humid down in the south still, but behind this little weather front that's coming across northern England, it is turning cooler and fresher. Low pressure is developing close to eastern Scotland as well. That's going to give a thoroughly cold, wet and miserable day to the far northeast of Scotland tomorrow. The big picture is still really, but high pressure is dominating out to the northwest of the country, and high pressure will be dominating throughout the coming week. So the band of showers will be drifting southwards across England and Wales this afternoon. Always rather a lot of cloud across England and Wales as well. The best of any sunshine will be down in the far south. It could get very warm, potentially with temperatures of 23 or 24 degrees. Behind that front, it's cooler and fresh, and there's a few showers across Scotland. They'll carry on for the rest of this afternoon. So temperatures in the north, just 14 to say 17, something like that, pretty chilly up in the north. But in the south it's warm, with temperatures around 19, something like 22, 23. Difficult to say how warm it gets in the south, because as with the last few days, there's so much cloud around and it's limiting the temperature potentially. It could have been really, really warm over the last few days, with temperatures easily up to 25 or 26 degrees if we'd had decent sunshine, but we haven't really realised the potential because there's been too much cloud around. Nevertheless, it is a warm and muggy feel across much of England and Wales at the moment. Now, as we go through to tonight, that little frontal system will clear away to the southeast. That's going to take that band of cloud and showers down across East Anglia and South East England. A shower could linger on in the far southeast through much of the night. Be quite a warm night still in the far southeast. Temperatures around 13 degrees. But elsewhere, clearing skies will come down from the north. Going to be a much cooler, fresher night than we've been used to recently in the south, with temperatures somewhere between around 5 degrees in the north, so very chilly for parts of Scotland, to around 10 degrees down in the south, 10 being 50 Fahrenheit. The east coast of Scotland, northeastern and eastern Scotland, will turn cloudy and wet later on in the night as this developing area of low pressure moves in off the North Sea. So there's that low pressure tomorrow, going to give a thoroughly wet and miserable day to the northeast of Scotland. Persistent rain on and off all day. Very cloudy skies as well, and a cold northerly wind blowing as well. So a really miserable day across much of northeast Scotland. For England and Wales, much of Northern Ireland, South and West Scotland could be mainly dry on Sunday, with sunny spells coming through. This high pressure will be edging back in. Will be a chilly start. Could be some mist and fog patches around in places. Quite a lot of heavy dew as well. But by day, the temperature in the sunshine should get up to around 20, maybe 21 degrees. Going through to Monday, the high pressure is moving back in over the country, so perhaps still a few showers across the northeast of Scotland, northeast England on Monday morning. They'll clear away. I mean, it's a dry day with sunny spells and variable amounts of cloud. Chilly early and late, could be even a little bit of ground frost perhaps for parts of Scotland, but by day in the sunny spells, temperatures should get up to around 20 or 21 degrees, something like that. So pretty warm still, really, through to the middle of the week. That weather pattern continues. High pressures riding across the country, so no change really for Tuesday. It'll be a chilly start. There'll be some dew, heavy dews on the grass. There'll be mist and fog patches around as well, but also sunny spells coming through with variable amounts of cloud. Temperatures again somewhere around 20 degrees in the south to around 15 degrees up in the north. It's ditto really for Wednesday, no change. High pressure is totally dominant. So again, chilly early and late, warm by day, sunny spells, variable cloud. There will be quite large amounts of cloud around, perhaps in places. So again, it's one of those situations where we're chasing the cloud amounts around, but it's going to be pleasant enough through to the middle of the week. As we go through to Thursday, the high pressure is probably going more towards Scandinavia, so winds, if anything, pulling back in from the east. That could drag more in way of low cloud in off the North Sea, really. So I think for England and Wales, it probably turns cloudier through Thursday, but Scotland and probably Northern Ireland keeping fairly good sunny spells. Temperatures with more in way of cloud, probably a little bit down, but even so, still getting up to round average, perhaps a little bit above, around 18 or 19 Celsius. The nights won't be as cold, so at least it'll be milder by night. And let's go through to Friday. The high pressure still there, dominating, still bringing in that easterly flow, so it could be quite cloudy for England and Wales. The best of the sunshine probably in the northwest, totally dry everywhere, although there could be a shower perhaps for Ireland and Cornwall, but really it's a dry scene throughout the week once we get this weekend out of the way. Temperatures somewhere in the mid to upper teens, possibly at the outside below 20s. Going through to the weekend, the high pressure fest goes on, and with a slight change in the orientation now, this time going more out to the west, we may start to bring up some warmer air from the south, so temperatures in the south possibly getting up to around 20 degrees, but certainly into next around 22 degrees, but certainly no sign of a breakdown of that high pressure throughout the coming weekly period. It's going to be very dominant. Here's a chart from the weather outlook. We've got that band of showers come across England and Wales today with bright skies in the north. Still warm and muggy in the south, cool and fresh behind that band of showers to the north. Sunday going to be mainly dry. This is downplaying the rain in the northeast a bit. I think it'll be a wetter scene than this across northern eastern Scotland. But otherwise, a lot of dry weather. And temperatures after a chilly start will recover to fairly reasonably warm values. Chilly early and late on Monday, but by day it's going to be universally dry with sunny spells. That's the case as we go into Tuesday and on into Wednesday, on into Thursday, and on into Friday as well, although by Friday we'll be probably increasing the cloud from the east once again. So it's not a terribly exciting week, is it? We're going to be seeing a lot of dry weather coming up. There's showers moving down today, thoroughly wet, cold and miserable in the northeast of Scotland tomorrow, and then after that, high pressure all the way, dry and fine, chasing cloud amounts around, but there will be sunny spells coming through. And temperatures probably recovering a little bit through the middle of the week as well, but certainly not exciting temperatures. But it's going to be pleasant enough. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.